Hi everybody, this is a 1986 Chevy four-wheel drive S10. It's going to be my donor truck. What I'm doing right now is I'm getting ready to pull the factory 2.5 Pontiac Iron Duke motor out. It's a good little motor. I think it has some problems in the head though. A little bit low compression on the one side, and I've had it for quite a few years. But what's exciting is I'm going to put this 2.2 Nissan diesel motor in the S10. This is kind of a fun project. This motor here, all I know about it is that a friend of mine had it in his barn for 13 or 14 years. It was his brother's Datsun, 81 Datsun pickup. And I guess the truck rusted out and they kept the motor, supposedly it ran real well. When I got the motor, it didn't run at all. The pump wasn't working. It has a mechanical plunger pump, a Bosch pump, and what I had to do is I had to take it apart, clean it up, and rebuild it, put new seals and so forth in it, and it runs like a top. And of course I painted it Chevy orange, and that's the motor that's going to be put into the four-wheel drive S10. I also had to modify a T5 Borg+Warner bell housing so I could bolt the 2.2 up to the transmission that's in the truck now. What I had to do with the bell housing was modify the starter location. I had to drill some locating pins out. Just, it wasn't real bad, but I did have to do some modifications. The starter's on the other side, the Chevy compared to the Datsun motor. I also had to make an adapter plate to bolt the two together, and what I did was I took two 1/8" pieces of steel and I made a pattern off the bell housing and a pattern off the back of the 2.2 diesel motor, and I found the center and I welded the two together, MIG welded them, and I think it's going to work good. Finding the center was the hardest part and the most crucial part. Also here, off the motor right now, is a little DC gear motor that came on the 2.2 Nissan. And what I'm going to do with it is, well, let me tell you what it does first. It's a 3-position gear motor. It moves the plunger pump from the start to the run to the stop location. And I don't have the original controller that was on the firewall with the Datsun pickup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my own. I bought an Arduino, it's like a miniature PLC on eBay, and I'm going to write an algorithm that's going to control this this gear motor, and also it's going to control the dwell time on the glow plugs. I'll use a temperature input, and based on the temperature I will change the dwell settings. But I started on the program. I've got the Arduino, but I haven't got it completed yet. But for now, I'll probably just use a cable to move the plunger pump positions. And I'll just basically just count in my head for the glow plug. I just want to get the motor running and get it in the truck. I think it's going to be a cool little project, and I'm really looking forward to getting it in there. Today I should have the 2.5 out, and I should be ready to start setting the Nissan 2.2 in. Now this truck here, I never got the bed done because one of my boys was driving it. What I did do though was the truck had a real good frame and the sheet metal was really bad. I put new rockers on it, I put cab corners on it, I put cab mounts, I put floor pans in it, and I put front fenders on it. I mean, I did a lot of work to this truck. And I do have a bed sitting back here in this mess that needs some work. I'm going to put it on the truck eventually. The fenders are pretty good. The problem with the bed is it was hitting the back, and I cut the floor out, and I've got to put a new floor in. So I'll keep everybody up to date on the progress of the 2.2 Datsun Nissan diesel. Wish me luck. I'm hoping it goes well. Okay, till next time. See you guys later.